Good evening. Welcome to H.I.T. Today, I have Tara as my panel today. I'm your host, Jerry. The subject today is cloud seeding. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of cloud seeding, but if you haven't, you need to try to look it up. The government is altering the weather. We all think that, we look at the sky, it's going to be a storm, and then you got the meteorologists telling you, we're expecting the clouds to come in around this time, and then the storm going to hit this time. But did you know cloud seeding is the one that forms the whole storm? We think it's just the natural weather is just coming in, but no, man is controlling the weather. Cloud seeding is this big machine. It mixes these chemicals. It can cause it to rain. It can cause it to snow. And if you noticed, this year when it snowed in Alabama, everybody was out playing in the snow, and right after that, everybody got sick. The doctor's office was running over with patients coming in with COVID, flu, upper respiratory infection.
Wow.
All because of the cloud seeding. As well as if you look on your phone under the weather and it tells you what the air quality is. Is in the bad zone today or fair. And then you look under each little subtitle and it'll tell you this right here, whatever is in the air that day. Those with asthma or allergies, and it's small particles in the air that causes these issues. But if you look up cloud seeding, you'll see that the chemicals they use in cloud seeding affects you. It affects your heart. We have a high rate of high blood pressure. Not just young people, old people, everybody. It's affecting everybody. Those that never had high blood pressure issue. High blood pressure is off the chain. It's the particles in the air from the cloud seeding. Not only that, if you notice which way the weather blow in, the storm always come from west to east. Guess where all of those machines are set up? Is on the west coast in different states. And so when they form these clouds and this rain and these bad storms that's blowing in, they always come from west to east. And right after that, majority of the time, people getting sick. Now, how many of y'all have known everybody to have allergies at the same time? Never had allergies, and now all of a sudden, you got allergies. Never had high blood pressure, all of a sudden, you got high blood pressure. You're eating the same food, you're doing the same thing, you're exercising, you're doing everything that you normally do, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got high blood pressure. Now, how do you feel about that?
I want to speak on that because it's affecting my job site right now. I have an employee that's 22 years old that was just diagnosed with high blood pressure. He's pencil thin, every bit of 90 pounds soaking wet. He eats healthy. I'm talking about no fried foods, nothing. He may have an ice cream or two here and there. He has high blood pressure. And he don't understand how and why.
Exactly.
I know sometimes it can be hereditary, but this kid has nothing, no signs at all of, you could be, or you could have, you get what I'm saying? Nothing. He's pencil thin, and he's got high blood pressure. He just came out the hospital the other day with blood pressure 165 over 110. Like,
Exactly.
You would expect somebody, I know, 80-something years old that's 300, 400 pounds with that kind of blood pressure. But
now, yeah, I can relate because I'm dealing with the same thing. A couple of years ago, I went and had a physical done at the doctor. This doctor looked at me and she said, I can't believe your results. I said, what's wrong with my results? She said, nothing. They're perfect. She said, your results is those of a teenager. She said, you are in perfect health. Now, this is just a couple of years ago. Just recently went to the doctor this year. Oh, your blood pressure is through the roof.
Wow.
All your other vitals is perfect. Your blood pressure is through the roof. We're going to have to put you on 2 blood pressure pills.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 2. I said, what? Oh, yeah, your kidneys is kind of slowing down a little bit because of your blood pressure's high. Then they called me later. Your vitamin D is really low. You need to start taking vitamin D. Vitamin D. I have a garden.
I was about to say, you're in the herbal queen, and you're always outside.
I stay in the sun all the time.
Wow.
I take herbs. I know my herbs. I'm not taking anything that's going to cause the blood pressure to go. I know what brings the blood pressure down. I know all about herbs. I know everything. I eat healthy. I don't do anything. I don't drink. I don't smoke. None of this. And then all of a sudden, boom, I got high blood pressure.
That's strange.
And all of these allergy symptoms, I'm getting too. I've never been bothered with allergy. Never been bothered with allergy. But now, all of a sudden, I'm having all these problems. And if you look across the map and you talk to people, and see, that's where we go wrong. We don't communicate with each other to say, hey, you know anybody that's having these problems? Because once we pass that word along, then we'll know.
Awareness.
It's nothing we're doing. It's what they are doing to us. I done had so many people to tell me, oh, you crazy. I don't think it's that. Read, study, look it up. It's all across the internet. They'll tell you all about cloud seeding. I ran across a guy video, I think it was on TikTok. He said he had been telling people years ago. They thought he was crazy. He was talking about cloud seeding. He even put a video up of this man out there on the land showing you the machine and how it made all that loud noise. And next thing you know, this big puff of smoke go up in the sky and then the cloud form. Well, that was way back, I think in the 80s. Now we're in the 2000s. Guess what they doing? You know, little planes fly across the sky and you see the chemtrails coming behind it. You sit on your porch and you watch that and watch how it spreads across the sky. And guess what? It's a cloudy day. It's clouds. And sometimes here come the rain. They alter it to however they want, and it's affecting us.
Wow.
And so it's up to us to talk to one another and get the word out. Because I have seen so many times, like I said, I stay outside. And I think that's why I got high blood pressure, because I'm in those chemicals that's in the air.
Could be.
I come outside, the sky is pretty and blue, clear, not one cloud in the sky. Next thing you know, here come those planes, chemtrails, cloudy day. Cloudy day. Who doesn't want a beautiful blue sky and want to see that all day long? I don't think it has anything to do with, a hole in the ozone layer. That's bull crap.
And that could be a cover-up for something else.
It is. And I'm going to tell you something else.
Smoke screen for something else.
With me doing the garden stuff, you know, gardeners, farmers, they all look at that almanac book. It's going to tell you the last frost for spring, the last frost for everything, the first frost for everything. So you know when to plant your seeds and when not to. How they know that? How they going to tell you what God predicts if they ain't the one making it happen? Been doing this from way back in the 40s. Cloud seeding been going on a long time. So how do you predict what the weather is doing if you're not altering the weather? Think about it, people. It's serious. And it's affecting us.
And the thing to me is, how do you counteract that? because it's coming from higher up.
It's coming from the government.
So how do we? I understand the communication part. How do we get behind this and try to get this to cease? Because we talking about our lives, you know. So
They're controlling everything.
That's crazy.
They controlling everything.
That's crazy.
And it's sad because it's affecting our health.
Yeah.
And they're making a lot of money off of blood pressure medicine.
Yes.
If they don't make you sick,
Big
how they gonna make the money off the blood pressure medicine?
Big pharmacy.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything is
sick.
going on. Exactly.
Yeah.
COVID. Like, I heard a lot of people say COVID was coming through the air. When it first came out, a lot of people, it's airborne. It's airborne. I heard a lot of people say, I ain't even been around nobody. I've been in the house and I caught it. I believe it is airborne.
Wow.
If a small particle can get in your lungs through you breathing outside, nothing you can see, just regular air you inhaling, and it damages your heart, it damages your lungs.
Wow. That's dangerous.
You don't think COVID can float in them particles too?
I do.
It's all a hidden agenda, people. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up and pay attention.
Wake up.
I don't know how to tell you to protect yourself because I really don't. I haven't got down to that part yet. But hopefully by the grace of God, we're going to get to the bottom of it. And we're going to get them to stop this cloud seeding. Because who covers up something God put out there for us to see that's beautiful? Not no ozone layer thing going on. I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
Who try to counteract with God? I mean, wow.
Exactly.
That's awful.
And you gonna tell me these chemicals they mixing to form a cloud is not toxic? It's gotta be. Anything that works such a thing is toxic.
Yeah.
So this is just my way of opening up some eyes, trying to get you to see some things that you thought wasn't true. Believe
Hearing it today.
Exactly. Hearing it today. Hit.
Yes, let's hit
Thank
that
you.
button. Like and subscribe.
Thank you. Peace.
Taking over, she's got the city on fire with a microphone. She's bringing heat, she's a live wire. From religion to rap, she's got the people talking. She's the queen of the game, no one can stop her from rocking. She's a conversation starter that's making heads spin. Her words sharp like a razor, they cut right in. She's unapologetic, speaking her mind with every show she does. She leaves her critics behind. The hit show, Cherry's in control. Talent, she's got the soul, breaking barriers, setting the stage. With every question she drops, she's the talk of the age. Cherry's taking over. Cherry's in control. It's a hit show. Cherry's in control. She's got the talent, she's got the soul. She's breaking barriers, setting the stage. With every question she drops, she's the talk